Hello and welcome to a special interview from the Franchise Tag. My name's Sky Pank, one of the hosts of the Franchise Tag, and I'm here with a very, very special guest from the Jacksonville Jaguars, Devin Lloyd. How are you doing, Devin?
I'm great. Great. How you doing?
Yeah, very well, thank you. Obviously, you've got the good weather here in London.
Yes.
Been up to anything exciting today, now that you're here?
Today, I went out to this amazing restaurant. I wish I could tell you the name, but that was great. And then my hotel room to get a nap.
Yeah.
Because that was very, very necessary. So.
Naps are always great. I think even if you're adjusting internally, I'm always a big fan of them. They're well needed.
Yes, they are.
And moving on from naps and talking about, obviously, your career. Mm-hmm. Great first year, making the playoffs.
Thank you.
How does it feel to be part of, a Jacksonville Jaguars franchise that's going great places? And if you were sort of reflecting, from that draft night and your first season, how do you look back on that?
Yeah, I think last year was just so amazing to experience, to be a part of a team that, was struggling before I got there. And now, we're striving to be go to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And so I just think being in that change, that kind of shift of a mindset, especially with the culture that we have, with a new head coach and Doug, setting the standard. We have everything, and so I think the future is bright for everybody. So I'm just really humbled and excited to be a part of it.
I agree. I think you guys have all the tools to go far. Obviously, Doug has won a Super Bowl himself.
Yes.
It's sort of that feeling of, I know last year fell short against Kansas City, but that experience early in your career, do you think that bodes well for those early years? Because like you said, you're on a team that's competing from the get-go.
100%. And going to the playoffs, winning a playoff game, and in the fashion we wanted to. And then it was
a great game.
Yeah. And then getting to experience another playoff game for my rookie year. Mm-hmm. I just think that's just so humbling and so great. And, it's only a start, just a start to my career. So I'm excited for it.
And then reflecting again on your rookie career, correct me if I'm wrong, at Utah, I believe you had 3 interceptions that were returned for touchdowns.
Over my career, yes.
And then 3 picks last year. So, very, very good. I
was trying to get in the end zone last year, though. But hey,
you read my mind where I'm going with this.
Yep.
But basically, I feel like more with corners and safeties, you have the term ball hawk. But in the league now, a linebacker, you have to be a lot more versatile and be able to do a lot more compared to maybe even 5 years ago, 10 years ago. The position, someone like yourself who is versatile, great talent. How do you feel, going into next season? Do you have any individual goals to have, a number of picks? Are you maybe looking, okay, I want 5, or is it just about, getting 3 again, but getting in the end zone?
Yeah. My goals really are just to remain healthy throughout the whole season and to progressively get stronger throughout the year. And just remaining in the right spirits throughout the whole year and seeing things from the right lenses. But no statistical goals. I believe if I do those 2 things, everything will sort itself out, and to win, we all want to win. And so ultimately the goal is obviously a Super Bowl. So.
Yeah, and I think a lot of players say that, there's not really individual stats, but I think from what I saw in your rookie, like I touched upon, you have that natural knack for finding the ball and getting those picks. Are there any sort of areas that the defensive coaches has touched upon that maybe that might come more naturally, but there are other areas that you might look to grow and develop in the off season?
Yeah, 100%. Growing in, throughout every area of football, you obviously can find ways to get better. Me personally, my game, the biggest thing was just mastering the defense, having a complete knowledge of everything that's going around. Just because a lot of firsts happen, a lot of firsts happen mid game, so. Just learning from those experiences and, making sure that this year you correct them and really just go out and play fast.
Okay. And then the final sort of questions are obviously around the London games. You guys have 2 games here. Is there one that you're more excited towards against? I know that obviously the Bills are an AFC rival, but Falcons got some good young players as well. How do you feel about both of those matchups?
Yes, I respect all my opponents and I love all the games, but I do want to go play the Bills. I'm really looking forward to that one.
Yeah, I think you guys got a good chance. Obviously, good offense, good defense. And wishing you best of luck for next season.
Yes,
thank you so much for the time.
Thank you.
Stay tuned for plenty more interviews coming today and plenty more content from the Franchise Tag.